So, like we were talking before the network trip, if you could recap what we were talking about the form guide for both teams heading into the match.
Yes, as I said earlier, I said for now, United, they are just on fire because they've played 27 matches away and they are still unbeaten. And just when you look at their Europa League match, they just played some days back, you realize that they trashed Roma with six goals to 2. So, and their attackers are sharp, they are all in form. So that's their strength. And then the coach to making very tactical decisions. All these things are just their strength. On the other side, you see Liverpool, since the inception of their campaign, they have been bedeviled with a lot of injuries. One will go down, get up, another one will go down, and their almighty Virgil van Dijk is down. And at the same time, their keeper too is fond of making some mistakes, which are very costly to their team. And quite apart from that, you see that Jurgen Klopp recently is having a decision problem. He doesn't make. He's very indecisive when it comes to substituting his front three, the likes of Mane, Salah, and Firmino. In place of this guy, Jota. So there has been some hiccups of Jurgen Klopp.
Okay, so I also remember that we spoke about the fact that between the two coaches, the one who was going to carry the day would be the one with the most tactical decision. So if you could also touch on that.
Exactly. Yes, as I already said, when it comes to tactics right now, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is on the rise. He's doing marvelously well, and that one we cannot hide, we cannot take it from him. He's doing very well. He takes his time, he read the game, and just go and tackle where the problem is. And at the end of the day, you get the result. Unlike his counterpart, Jurgen Klopp, he's kind of right now, he's lacking that technical eye. His decisions are very worse, to say the least. So the truth of the matter is that right now, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is just getting it well done. He's doing it as we are expecting it, and it's just perfect. So that has been his hallmark, and he's doing it very well. And I think he's exciting the players. He's exciting the fans as well as the stakeholders. So he's just doing what is expected of him.
Okay, so let's come back to the matter which is at hand. So it happened that before the match, there was a scuffle, and then Manchester United fans went into the stadium to protest the Glazer family. So if you can give me the background to that story.
It's all about the fact that fans are not happy with the Glazer family. Impression in the fans and other stakeholders that he has come to use the niche of the club, the brand that the club is able to carve for themselves to make monies. And if I'm going to paraphrase what the fans said, they said they don't trust him from the word go because he wants to use the brand of Manchester United to not be along with him. That to confirm their suspicion of what holding in their mind, his decision to join the European Super League confirmed that he was out to make riches instead of to entice or make the fans enjoy. So yeah, they designated yesterday match as a venue and time towards the way he's managed the club. Manchester United is one of the most successful club in the world no two ways about that, and you cannot take it away from them. So the fans would have expected that since he took over from the club, he should be pursuing taking trophies and what have you, instead of to harvest money or to enrich himself. So that is just the causes of the scuffling yesterday.
Okay, so you make mention of the fact that it was just Manchester United fans alone, but then Liverpool too also joined the European Super League. So what is it that is it so particular about Manchester United that their fans will head to the stadium to cause the scuffle? Because Liverpool fans also joined. So what is this special about them, about the Manchester United fans?
Yes, you realize that, you see, the two clubs, they are fighting for the bragging rights of Northwest Derby. So, and since the inception of that Super League issue, Liverpool have not hosted the Northwest Derby. So it is rather Manchester United who has offered a chance to host the Northwest Derby, and they were already furious and fuming. So they thought it wise that they will use that as a platform to showcase their their dissatisfaction towards the move by the owners or the managers of the club. Although it didn't went down well with Liverpool fans, because we've had some number of protests and like they are not happy. The club owners, they are sellouts and what have you. So it's not only Manchester United fans. Liverpool fans too also showcased their dissatisfaction towards the move to join the European Super League. So, but then I think they went overboard. It was too much. So that's just the difference.
Okay, so let's talk about the European Super League, okay, and how it's impacted clubs who participated, who decided to participate. If you can look at how, what do you think has been the impact of this decision for, especially in England, the 5 teams who decided to join? What has been some of the impact?
Yes, I would say it has affected the clubs negatively, because the supporters or the followers of the clubs are quite disappointed in them, that in this modern football they will go in for money instead of the beauty and the sensational about the football. You realize that speculation had it that if you participated in the European Super League and you took it, you are going to be compensated with an amount of 350 make your league were come beauty of football. They were coming to sport football with money. So all the fans and what we were seeing, we will not be seeing again. There will be financial fair play here and there. Players will not be willing to sacrifice, and the beauty will just be taken away from the football. All the top 5, it's only Borussia Dortmund and then Bayern Munich who refuse to join the Super League. But the rest of the league centers, I think they first accepted to join the league and later on no more be part of the European.
Okay, so for me, I think with Manchester United, one of the impact is the fact that you've had the chief executive officer resigning, and for me, that is a big telling on how dissatisfied his decision was with the club fans. So going forward, I believe, I know that the match will be rescheduled at a later date. So going forward, how is that going to impact on the game, and also how what will be the results of the game? Like, is it going to have any negative effect on that particular match, which was supposed to be played yesterday?
Following what happened yesterday, the match is being postponed and it will be played a day after the FA Cup finals. From reliable source, I'm told that it will be played a day after the FA Cup finals, and pundits are having several views about the brouhaha that occurred yesterday, and they are saying that when you appreciate one of the FA rules, that is Article 8, subsection 3, subsection 4, it says categorically that if it is as a result of your own making, a match postponed, there is either at fault, it deducted a point, but I don't know how many points, if it is going to hold, how many points they are going to deduct from Manchester United, and though it's just an opinion, so we are waiting to see what the FA will say about what happened yesterday. But one interesting thing we have to take note is that this is the first time that a match is postponed due to protest. So in fact, Manchester United is on the news for a bad reason, that they have set unprecedented record that their fans protest and it resulted to postponement of a match. And having said that, it is reliable that the match will be played, as I said, a day after the FA Cup. That one there is true, that it will play after a day after the FA Cup.
Okay, so in this case, we should be looking at the psychology of the players, how this is going to impact on the psychology of the players going into the match, and also the brouhaha surrounding the European Super League, and how it has affected the players of teams who have who decided to participate. Can you speak to that?
Yes, according to the press released by the UEFA president, he was clear on that matter, and his stand was not in doubt. He said if any player that plays in the European Super League, you are going to be banned directly from participating in FIFA World Cup. So if it was to go on and it was not being distracted, and any player that happened to play in that league will be barred from playing. Thank God that at the end of the day, they've just crapped it up. We can now begin to enjoy the beauty of the football.
Good. Do we expect authorities in England to bring any policy that will stop football teams, or that will really look at how football is being managed across England? For example, what should be the reaction of the government towards teams? Because it looks as if managers of teams are just looking for themselves, but not really about the fans. And so, do we expect any policy to change?
Yes, of course, because when it comes to English Premier League, the government is a key stakeholder. Because the government has a direct interest in what is happening in the football terrain. So in future, I'm optimistic that a policy could be crafted to regulate this breakaways. A club can just get up a day and decide to form a tournament. Before you can come out with another tournament, you must meet a satisfied requirement, so that to deter something of that sort, because it is mind-boggling that people who want to go prefer money to the beauty of the game, because mind you, the football itself is served as something that is changing the world. You know what happened some years back? Was it last year? Racism issue. So football has been a tool that they are using to overcome this racism and what have you. So not necessarily the monetary aspect of it. So if we are now aligned towards the monetary aspect, leaving the social and the humanitarian aspect of it, is going to be something different. So we are praying that a policy should be crafted immediately, and going forward, it will regulate the way and manner tournaments are being created haphazardly.
Good. Another thing that is worth considering is the fact that you get a lot of money or billionaires' money being pumped into football, and for me, that is part of the reason why clubs will feel so super untouchable for them to want to go and break away from a more established organization like the and for me, you also hear the fact that the way clubs are being owned in England is a cause for worry for the for the government. If you go to Germany, there's a system whereby even if you bring your money, you still seed part of the team to the local people. But it's way different in England, where when you come in, it's a wholesale purchase. So I'm also optimistic that any policy that comes out as a result of this Super League will look at ownership of football teams in England. That should more or less make sure that teams that are being purchased by these billionaires will have a certain kind of community participation. All right. Okay. So, Mr. Mohammed, we thank you very much for your time in the first place.
Okay.
And we thank you for your thoughts on
yes,
these matters. And also, we thank you that you always agree to come online to discuss with us on issues. Let me take the opportunity to invite everybody who will be watching this post production to go online and also go and support us. And we believe that journalism can be better, and that we don't subscribe to the old ways of doing journalism, whereby it's all just for trends. For us, we believe that generating content should be towards impacting society. And so we invite the audience to support us. You can head over to our website, which is www.jabot.com, JABOAT.com. And also you can follow us on on all social platforms, jabot.com, and you will be able to see content from us. So, Mr. Husseini, if let me just give you the last word so that we can just say you can also put out your social media handles for people to follow.
At least they should support us. We are just beginners. And so they have to make it a point to always go to our website, www.jabboat.com, and to assist us, because we believe that we should modernize the way we do journalism. We should move from the past paradigm to new paradigm. And when you visit jabboat.com, you'll be satisfied beyond measure. So please do visit our Facebook handles, our Twitter, and then our Instagram. It's just Jabboat when you visit all the platforms.
Very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you.